It's alive! It's alive! Mm. Mm.
Deep 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 beep 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 deep beep 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 beep.
Geeks of the Week. Steph wasn't feeling her best, but she will be back, and you will all pay. You will all pay! Especially you. Lulu, believe it or not, but I totally get what you mean when it comes to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. There were times that I was going to give up on it. The first half really is a task to finish, but by the end, Sky, Agent May grew on me. Fitz and Simmons I liked right away. For you, I'd probably recommend start watching when Hydra became a thing because things got a lot more interesting. New characters were introduced that I like better, that's for sure, and maybe you will too. Oh, Gotham. I watched the second episode. I'm trying to remain hopeful. I really am. I want to like it. I'm gonna hang in there, but so far no. But I hope you do enjoy it. Bob's Burger. I love that show, and if you do too, their home movies is right up your alley. But I do have to warn you that the first season is super rough, basic animation. I'm talking about super basic, but hang in there because the animation will get better. And the dialogue is funny as all hell, seriously. Especially if you love Bob's Burger, you will really appreciate home movies. And because you recommended it, I will be watching Lock Horizon eventually. I'm gonna catch up to it, because you recommend awesome shows. And Nikki, you are the most aggressively positive person I know. I thought I was a positive person until I met you. Now I know I have to step up my game. Like Ebola virus outbreak, no problem. That just means people will stay indoors and reconnect with family. And that's beautiful. The feels with Shield, without giving away any spoilers, the thing with Fitz, right? I mean, right? Seriously, right? By the way, auditions are now open for the new Tuesday. We would like to thank Nikki for editing all our videos together. She did a fantastic job as always. She is the Scotty of the group, keeps the ship running. Without her, we would be making videos inside a cardboard box. So thank you, Nikki. It's October! And as you can tell, I semi-decorated for the season already. I love the horror genre at this time of year. The geeks talked about some of the shows they're excited for, but I am mostly stoked for American Horror Story next week. It's one of my jams. I love that show. I believe I will be going to go see the movie Annabelle. So if these videos start to take a more darker tone, I am sorry. Hashtag not sorry. I'm sorry for that. That don't speak in hashtag. That's such a douche move to do. Where's the douche jar? I gotta put some money in it. As I normally do for this time of month, I've decided to recommend certain comics that will give you the heebies and the jeebies. It's time for the comic book review. Manifest Destiny, written by Chris Dings, art by Matthew Roberts. In 1804, after the Louisiana Purchase, President Thomas Jefferson said Lewis and Clark, "No one make Lewis and Clark jokes. It's Lewis." He sent them on an expedition to survey the newly acquired American land. This is all public knowledge. What isn't known is that there were strange creatures residing in these lands, like the mighty Dogator. Dogator, half dog, half vest, but it's a fashionable vest. Look how fashionable. It says zombie in the back. Ah! Ah! A Dogator is attacking! So a Dogator would be the head of a dog and the body of a man. That's fucking scary. Oh yes. This has been a creepy series. You might have trouble finding a character you could root for other than one of them, but she hasn't appeared much yet. The artwork by Roberts is fantastic. The autopsy scenes are educational and disturbing. I really like the setting of this comic. It's in the woods, it's isolated, perfect creepy environment. The first trade collects the first 6 issues. I do not recommend you read this before you go camping. I give this a 4 out of 5. There were some number one issues that hit this week, and I really wanted to talk about it. So, here's comic book rapid fire. Thor issue 1. Some people have been complaining, and here's a mini spoiler. It's very small. Okay, don't say I didn't warn you. That the new Thor only appears in one panel. I think people need to remember that this is a setup issue. It explains why the old Thor can't pick up the hammer, how nobody can help him with that. It presents a new threat, so it's a solid start to the series. So everyone, relax. Thor issue 1. Some people have been complaining, and here's a mini spoiler. It's very small. Okay, don't say I didn't warn you. That the new Thor only appears in one panel. I think people need to remember that this is a setup issue. It explains why the old Thor can't pick up the hammer, how nobody can help him with that, and it presents a new threat. So it's a solid start to the series. And Gotham Academy issue 1 doesn't live up to the hype. It really does for the most part. It's a promising new series. It's cool, fun artwork. Even if you haven't read one thing of anything in the DC New 52, doesn't matter. New reader friendly. These are new characters. I'm always all for new blood entering the DC 52, and if you pick this up, you will not be disappointed. That's it for me. Remember to subscribe to this channel. Like us on Facebook. You sort of have to go to our Facebook page anyways if you want to audition. I mean, I don't want to be presumptuous, but if you want an audition, that's fine. You don't have to be part of our geek family. Whatever. I don't care. Check out the other more awesome geeks and fare thee well.